Continue our face-off between Apple's iPhone 4 and HTC's evo4g. And let's take a minute and take a look at the user interface on these two devices. Start out with the evo4g. It runs on Android 2.1 Eclair and has HTC Sense UI overlay. What that means is you get 7 different panels that you can customize either with application shortcuts, bookmarks, folders, contact information, or widgets. And a widget is simply an application shortcut that provides information without having to actually open the application itself. There's also a main menu key to access all of your applications. And also from the home screen, pushing the home key again will give you an overview of all 7 of the panels. Use this kind of as a shortcut to get directly to that application. Squeeze the screen together and get back to your home screen. Now on the iPhone 4 there are up to 11 different panels that you can customize with up to 16 different shortcuts per panel. The shortcuts can be application shortcuts, bookmarks, or folders. Now both of the phones multitask. Pushing down the home key twice on the iPhone 4 will open up the Task Manager. Holding down the home key on the evo4g will open up the Task Manager. Both of the phones have dedicated search. From the home screen, pushing once on the home key on the iPhone 4 will open up the dedicated search. Pushing on the search key on the evo4g will open up the search. Both of them will search the device as well as the internet. Both of the phones offer voice command. Holding down on the home key on the iPhone 4. Whoop, didn't hold it long enough, sorry. There we go. We'll open up the voice control or voice command on the iPhone 4. Holding down on the search key for a minute will open it up on the evo4g. Both of the phones have notification systems. Notification system on the iPhone 4 is a little bit different, so I want to show you how that works quickly. And I can go through the notification system on the evo4g first. Notice on the evo4g in the upper left-hand corner, I've got a little M, which means I have a Gmail I've unread. So I simply slide that down. And you can see I have 5 emails I haven't read yet. So I can go directly to them as I could on the iPhone. I can hit clear. I can simply close the taskbar and still have my reminder up here, depending on how I want to do it. So it's always going to notify me that I have unread messages. On the iPhone 4, when I receive a message, I get close or reply, so I have those 2 actions I can take. But you'll notice in the upper left-hand corner, I don't know if you can see it, next to the little messaging, there's a little red number 1. What's different is if I hit close instead of reply, it no longer notifies me that I have an unread message, and that's the only difference between the 2. Let's take a look at some photos taken by the cameras on each of these phones to give you an idea of how well they work. And let's start out with the same. There we go. And you can see both of those. And again, I can zoom in on both. Double tap to zoom out. And they both multi-touch. That's a video I'll watch in a minute. Let's take a look at that on both of them. There we go. And both of them. There we go. Take a look at those. And then I shot a video on both of these. Here's the iPhone 4. Again, both of them shoot 720p. Here's evo4g. All right, let's take a look at a YouTube video. And one thing I want to comment on before I start is that I get a lot of comments on the videos I've done with the iPhone 4 saying that it doesn't start videos by itself, that you have to force start it once the video comes up. They will start videos on their own. They will start the video when the video is fully buffered. They won't start it before then. If you'd like me to start it, you're going to see that it stops, and I'm happy to show you that. So anyway, We're going to watch, and both of the phones have their monitors, their displays, turned up as bright as they will go, and they're both running off the same Wi-Fi connection. Now, if you'd like, I can start this.
You think about what happened just there. Brock Lesnar defeating Shane Carwin via submission. Well, I'll tell you, I was worried.
And that's what happens with the iPhone 4 if you don't let it buffer before you start it.
Brock Lesnar defeating Shane Carwin via submission. Well, I'll tell you, I was worried in the first round. And I know that Brock's got great guts and determination. First round. And I know that Brock's got great guts and determination. He's got a renewed spirit about his life.
You can see that when you force play the iPhone 4 video, it doesn't work. You have to give it a chance to fully buffer before it starts for it to work. So there's a look at YouTube on both of the phones. All right, let's open up a couple web pages on these two devices, and we'll start with GSM Arena. There we go. There it is. I think that was pretty even. evo4g is done. iPhone 4 was right behind it. Both of them are very smooth in scrolling web pages. Both of them double tap to zoom in. Both of them have multi-touch as well. Oop. But the only difference you'll see on this page is there's some flash that shows up here that doesn't show up on the iPhone 4. There's also some flash at the top, also along the right-hand side here. But other than that, they're both very smooth, easy to use. Let's go to Engadget, which is a pretty big site, really as big as anything you're going to load onto the phone. All right. Oh, I missed it. Oh, it seems to be doing okay. Well, considering I started it a bit later, the evo4g came in pretty close. And again, both of them scroll very well. You've got the WebKit browser with Flashlight 4 and the Safari browser. Double tapping to zoom in. Again, you can multi-touch. The only thing that does happen when you multi-touch on the evo4g, it does reformat the text to fit. On the iPhone 4, it doesn't. Anyway, that's a look at the evo4g versus the Apple iPhone 4. If you'd like my personal thoughts on both of these devices, stop by smartphoneme.com and check it out. Other than that, that's it. Hope it's been helpful.